These bum Zani mains. These bums are out here saying that you're the problem if you can't clear with that team. With signatures on everybody, builds on everybody, when every other 2.x DPS gets the job done, and she's the only one that can't.
Really? Oh, so that's how you're gonna play it. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
What is it with you anyway? Somebody drop you on your fucking head?
With signatures on everybody, builds on everybody, when every other 2.x DPS gets the job done, and she's the only one that can't. I know he's using a training gauntlet. I don't particularly care. Yeah, I don't particularly care if he's running like a shit build. Yeah, that's not really, that has great. How is that relevant though? You can't clear with that team. With signatures on everybody, builds on everybody, when every other 2.x DPS gets the job done, and she's the only one that can't. Show me him clearing without quick swap on his sig. Now show me a Zani clear without quick swap with Zani on sig.
私に仕事の依頼?
Yeah, that's not really, that has great. How is that relevant though?
Oh, mama should have swallowed you. You don't belong in this matrix. You need to be wiped off this planet.
Oh wait, that footage doesn't exist. Oh wait, that footage is not available on YouTube. Oh wait, that shit is not possible. Every other meta team in the game can clear without quick swap, and this is the one team in the game with every single signature that you can't.
The biggest grifter in the Wuthering Waves community has finally been exposed. And no, guys, it wasn't by yours truly. It was by the Wuthering Waves community. You see, there is this little rat, this little hamster, hobgoblin, little used condom that runs around in the gacha space, trying to attack every game, saying that their combat is bad, the end game is bad, team composition is bad, rotation is bad. But in reality, he's bad. He suffers from a severe case of skill issue-itis, and it's really, really bad. So today, we're going to show how finally the Wuthering Waves community decided to pretty much step on their poster child, the face of Wuthering Waves in the YouTube and Twitch space, and that is none other than Saintontas. He finally got cooked by the Wuwa community. You see, recently he had some takes regarding a character named Zani. For those of you that don't know, Zani is a very popular character and she's hot as hell, but like everything, power creep and time has taken a little bit of its toll on the character. Nonetheless, she's still absolutely great. She's an amazing looking character, and if you build her right, if you get her right partners, if you get her weapon, and you learn how to play, you can absolutely still clear content. Maybe a little bit harder than some other characters, but you can still absolutely clear content. And it would seem that Saintontas decided to say that she's trash, that you cannot beat content with her unless you get everything perfect. You absolutely learn how to quick swap. You got to get all her partners. You got to get all their signatures. And well, let's just say the Wuthering Waves community was not having it. Let's have a look. All right, so it all started when he was going on a rant regarding Zani. Now, I want to make sure you guys understand this has happened to so many characters. He literally said Shangli sucks at one point. He said Brandt will break your account. And he pretty much says that characters and game modes and gameplay in multiple other games suck, right? I'm going to be showing y'all a little bit of that. But right now, this one in particular all started because he decided to say that Zani sucks. And there's nothing wrong with saying that a character is weaker than others. But once again, misinformation and lies, where he pretty much says you cannot clear content. You can't. Even with the best team, even with the signature weapons, you can't clear content. So let's go ahead and see what the rat had to say.
These bum Zani mains are out here telling you that there's something wrong with that gameplay.
The gameplay he's referring to was his own gameplay. Not too long ago, he was either on stream or made a video where people pretty much clipped his gameplay, and it was atrocious. Now, guys, I don't want y'all to say, well, CJ, can you do better? Well, I'm not the pillar, right, of the Woo-Wah community, nor have I been, you know, out here trying to say that I'm the very best no one ever was, getting angry about getting beat in tournaments by VTuber girls that play with their elbows. That hasn't been me. That's been Saintontas. And the reality of it is, he got clipped playing like shit and then blaming the characters and blaming their kid. But in reality, he didn't do their rotations even remotely close. So that's the gameplay that he's referring to that people told him wasn't good.
These bums are out here saying that you're the problem if you can't clear with that team.
No. They're not saying you're the problem, chat. They're saying he's the problem. Y'all notice how he always fishes for sympathy? It's always like he tries to put you guys on his shoes so you feel attacked, right? It's not like that. People are attacking him, the cum dumpster, the used condom, the hobgoblin. That's what's getting attacked, not everybody else, okay?
With signatures on everybody, builds on everybody, when every other 2.x DPS gets the job done, and she's the only one that can't.
And there we go. We got the OG, Big Wallenstein. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him, chat. He literally said, listen, every 2.0 character can clear except her. Everybody can do it with signatures, with their best team, and her having her signature and her best team, and she still can't clear. And well, Wallenstein, as well as several other content creators, didn't really take that too good. They were like, oh, word? Really? You're going to still preach about Woo-Wah like you know what you're talking about? Okay, we got you. Listen.
Really? Oh, so that's how you're going to play it. You going to do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal.
It became personal. Now, these guys aren't known for drama, but nonetheless, look what these demons did. They're not like me, right? I'm out here talking shit, roasting Saintontas, pretty much making him a joke by talking shit. These guys didn't even have to say a word. If you go to Wallenstein's channel, you will notice he doesn't really talk in his video. So without even saying a word, this man dropped this video. Zani is bad? She can't clear the new tower. Level 100, Memphis. Proceeded to throw the little shot in there. Oh my god, the clear time is bad, because we all know how Goblin Tontas works. He'll see the clear, disregard that his point was proven false, right? And then find something else to attack. Oh, well, you took too long. You did all of that, and you took this long. Well, Wallenstein, like all of us, is one step ahead of Saintontas, because it's really not hard. Saintontas is challenged. He was dropped as a baby twice. So it's just easy. Wallenstein knew he was going to say that, so he hit him with the instant. He was using a level 1 weapon. Level 1 weapon, chat. That's actually insane. A level 1 basic ass training gauntlets. So another place where he could have further improved his build, his clear time, and everything, right? But this wasn't enough. Y'all heard what Saintontas said at the beginning of the video. What does this have to do with anything? Well, Saintontas said that even having your best in slot and signature weapons, you couldn't clear. So then Wallenstein came out of nowhere, took off the signature, and cleared. That's what it has to do with everything, you freaking dumbass. That's the relevance to this right here in regards to your comments. You don't gotta be smart to put, you know, two and two together. You really don't. But this wasn't enough. Saintontas obviously went off his end and started saying that, oh no, this is impossible. You only did it because you quick swap like a professional, like a no-lifer, you know what? And you still have her best team. So Wallenstein came out and dropped another video. Using Zani with Phoebe is cheating. In this video, well, he uses Zani with Rover and a level 1 Ling Yang. And he still clears, bro. He still clears. Look at that, bro. Cooked. Still beating it better than Saintontas, and he was using a level 1 Ling Yang as a partner, not Phoebe. But Saintontas will say this is not enough. This is not enough proof. So this guy right here, bro, Centauri, came out of nowhere and said, I got you, Clown Tontas. I got you. Centauri said, I'm going to put an end to all of this. I'm going to cook the clown harder than he's ever been cooked when it comes to Wuthering Waves gameplay showcases. This man dropped a video, a Zani video, without using WASD, without dodging, without parrying, and without quick swap to beat the middle floor 4 of Tower of Adversity. Ladies and gentlemen, without moving forward, backward, left, or right, without dodging, without parrying, without quick swap. The same floors that Saintontas was having a little bit of a hard time with. And he proceeded to show his keyboard and mouse inputs on screen so you can see exactly what he does. If the videos from Wallenstein using a level 1 weapon without using PB weren't enough, what about a video where the dude doesn't even move, where he don't dodge, when he don't parry, or where he don't quick swap? What excuses do you have at this point, ladies and gentlemen? Saintontas, what are you going to say now? Well, actually, you see, if you take a look at the first millisecond, he actually moved forward. Oh, he parried once with Sani's skill. Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. This man absolutely cooked with this video. Let's take a look at the comments. He definitely uses S6 Zani. He just edited the sequence node part of the video to S0. Clown Tontas probably. I just woke up and was shocked. Centauri, well, you cooked. I like that shit, and I like your video. Very, very good. You use WASD at the start to reach the crystal to start. Invalid run. Saintontas. Bro, you have SK signature. That's incredible attack boost. Nami Pontus. Get ready for the next statement. They proc crit every time, so it's unfair. Bro dropped a banger run with key press details so nobody can have any more excuses. Bro woke up and decided to cook the clown's ass. Awesome showcase. You played with your hands, bro. That's cheating. I am more curious of what excuse people will cook next. Holy cook that clown bum. I'm not even a Zani main, but I love playing her with Clears my guy. W Clears my guy. Ryuku Sensei popping up out of nowhere. Great clears, bro, because he knows what's going down. He knows. This is beyond impressive. Legend. Wonder what BS excuse he will say about this one. Guys, look, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If you're a Wuthering Waves player, genuine question. If you're a Wuthering Waves player, this is a question, let me know in the comments. I'll actually read them and interact with you. Why do you watch Saintontas for Wuwa content? What does he bring to the table? What does he teach you? Maybe he teaches you how not to play. But why do you watch Saintontas? There are so many other content creators in the Wuwa space, so many other good players. entertaining players, people that will teach you about building your units, all of that good stuff that are so much better than Saintontas. Why do y'all watch this hobgoblin? He doesn't know jack shit about shit. He's textbook smart when it comes to Wuwa and all these games. He reads and I don't know, he remembers shit, but he can't play. He got the freaking skills of a 95-year-old blind guy. It's just the truth, bro. Moving on from this one, though. He went out to say this, guys. He went out to say this.
Let's see who gets closer, Gian or Zani. Wait, this is actually Giga clearable. Wait, that is actually clearable.
The guy that has been playing Gian since the launch of Wuthering Waves. Guys, just for your information, we're going on to the 2nd anniversary of Wuthering Waves. And this guy has been glazing, has been hyping up, has been loving up on Gian since then. And he couldn't get a 3-star clear with Gian. And he proceeds to say that he just has to practice a little bit more. So 2 years of practice with your lover Gian wasn't enough to get you the 3 clears? That's shameful. If you guys want some good Gian gameplay, this video's been getting passed around a lot by Mormont. I think Gian might actually be broken. Let's go ahead and have a look. He's going crazy with Gian. Ooh! Doing what? Now, guys, this is the 1.0 Gian team. He got Gian, Mortifi, and Shorekeeper. Look at those freaking points. Look at those points, chat. I need y'all to check these type of players out. Stop checking out creators like Saintontas for any gameplay, any game, past, present, future. He is ass. And if you think this is only strictly relating to Wuthering Waves, he does this type of trash for every single game. Every single game. I'm going to show y'all real quick. Here is a video from Arikado Sodan. Why am I not subbed? Like, from Arikado Sodan right here. He wants us to take him seriously. This is the gameplay that he uses in Zenla's Zone 0. Kneel before me. Ultimate wasted. Guys, I kid you not, this entire video is exposing how bad he actually is in the game. Like, he is just atrocious. We're talking about, like, bad in great detail, exposing how bad Saintontas is at Zenla Zone 0. Bad. Real bad. I wish my Wuwa and PGR homies could fathom the terrorism that just took place on my screen. Maybe some will. I don't know. I need a minute to think. Saintontas' gameplay was so bad, it was compared to terrorism, to gaming terrorism. Abuse. That's what he subjected his audience to. Abuse. When he showed them that gameplay. They had their eyes hurt by that garbage. And there's a whole video right now going on about it, explaining everything in great detail. Bro, social media was not having it, bro. Like, they was not having it, bro. I'm still recovering from last time. What do you mean it got worse? How's that even possible? Bro, the community was not having it at all. When I say there was a lot of freaking posts about it, there was a lot of freaking posts about it to talk about how ass he is, bro. Like, he's just terrible. And if you thought that was it, here's Arknights Enfield, another video, the worst gameplay I have ever seen in Arknights Enfield. Let me drop a like on this one too. That shit got clown music. Guys, he's trash in every single game that he even remotely covers. Why do y'all listen to him? When Saintontas tells you some shit, you gotta know you do the opposite, because he's fucking retarded. Like, he's a grifter. He calls everybody a grifter, but he's the biggest grifter. Dog, how do you suck at Arknight's Enfield? It's so easy. Why do you even try to play Zenless Zone Zero? They're gonna cook your ass for being ass. How do you suck with Gion? You played Gion, my boy, for the last 2 years. The entire Wuwa community knows you have a Gion body pillow, bro. You have a tramp stamp that says Gion in the back, in your lower back, that says Gion, bro. You posted that shit on social media, and you still can't clear with Gion? Stop it, bro. Ignoring the gore level take about the status of a character in terms of QS, she does clear. You discarded condom-looking troglodyte. That's a very accurate description of Saintontas. She always does at lower cost than what you fail at, even in 1, 2, 3. It's all you. I don't know what that says. You're on your own. Accept it. You are buns. You're buns. This reminds me of the time Saint released a video saying Hugo was useless against anomaly shield bosses like Butcher, and every Hugo main on YouTube started releasing runs clearing Butcher while having Hugo on steel cushion. Guys, people were not having it. Some people are finally waking up. They're really understanding Saintontas is a cancer. He's trash, and he is someone that y'all gotta stop watching for your gaming content. Go watch all these other creators, bro. There are so many good creators that can teach you. Wallenstein does streams. There's other creators out there. Look, this guy Centauri. This guy Skull CJ is pretty cool. He's not a very good player, but he's pretty cool and chill. Aricado for ZZZ content, I believe. Mormont for, I guess, badass Gion gameplay. There are so many content creators out there. Don't waste your time watching the Goblin. I'm just glad that he got cooked by the Wuthering Waves community. And I'm going to drop my 2 cents right here. And I know this is about to trigger some of y'all. This is about to trigger some of y'all. All of these gacha games have power creep. All of these gacha games will continue to have power creep. The more characters they release, the more time passes, the newer units will eventually be better than the old. We all know this. But if you're a player that effectively acts in a way that nerfs yourself, that power creep is going to reach you faster than everybody else. What do I mean by that? If you're one of those players, and I'm taking this as a free-to-play point of view. I'm someone that has spent a lot of money in many different gacha games, but I've also played as free-to-play. Now, this is a free-to-play take. If you're someone that says, I don't like getting a character's best-in-slot partner because I don't like them, so I'm just not going to pull. Guess what? Power creep is going to reach you quicker with that character because you didn't get their best-in-slot. If you're someone that says, I don't like pulling signature weapons because I'd rather get all the characters, guess what? Power creep is going to reach you faster on that character. If you're someone that refuses to learn how to play optimally, how to do your rotations better, how to maybe quick swap. You don't have to, I don't quick swap. But learning good rotations, guess what? Power creep is going to reach you faster. And if you're someone that doesn't get the best in slot partner, doesn't get the signature, and doesn't learn how to play better, guess what? Power creep is going to bend you over worse than how Saintontas gets bent over every time he goes to a P. Diddy party. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be bad. I'm not out here advocating you should wail, you should get every character, you should get every weapon. No. But pick a team. Pick a team. These games do give you enough currency. Pick a team. Get the character. Get their best in slot weapon. Get their best in slot partner and make the right team. The optimal team for that one unit that you really like. And you will see how you play a lot better. It's a lot smoother and you'll do a lot more damage. But at the end of the day, play these gachas however it is that you want to play them. Have fun however it is that you want to have fun. Make optimized teams. Don't make optimized teams. Get the best in slot weapon. Don't get the best in slot weapon. I don't care. You have fun however it is that you have fun. I'm just spitting facts. I'm telling y'all how it is. And I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.